Ever wondered how AI could become a superpower for doctors, helping them spot skin issues just by looking at a photo and a patient's story? Today, we're diving into a breakthrough in multimodal AI, systems that see and read to make smarter medical guesses. Let's break down how this works, why it's a big deal, and what it means for the future of healthcare. Here's the problem. Diagnosing skin conditions over video calls is like solving a puzzle with missing pieces. A patient sends a blurry photo and a message like, "It's itchy and has been for days." But doctors can't ask follow-up questions or check the skin up close. Traditional AI models, trained on perfect data, struggle with this messiness. Think of it like trying to guess a book's ending from a single sentence and a smudged screenshot. Real-world data is wild. Photos might be too dark, descriptions vague, or patients using slang instead of medical terms. Plus, some conditions look similar, like a red rash versus a pink one. That's why even experts can get tripped up. Traditional AI. It's like a student who's aced every test, but freezes when faced with a tricky, real-world problem. This team's answer: a clever mix of deep learning, logic, and smart research. Imagine giving AI a superhero toolkit. 1. A visual detective that spots patterns in skin lesions. 2. A reasoning brain that debates possibilities like a team of doctors. 3. A medical encyclopedia to fact-check and fill in gaps. They started by training open-source models, like Qwen and LLaMA, on a dataset called DermaVQA, real patient photos and descriptions, annotated by dermatologists. But they didn't stop there. They added two game changers. A reasoning engine that compares different model guesses, checks for contradictions, and picks the most logical answer. Agentic RAG, like a smart search tool that pulls in medical guidelines to fill in missing details. If a patient says itchy, the AI might check eczema or allergies, even if the description is incomplete. The result? Their system ranked second in a major AI competition, hitting 71% accuracy, way above the average of 59%. But here's the real win. It's not just about numbers. This approach makes AI more trustworthy by handling messy, real-world data, like a doctor who's both sharp and adaptable. Why does this matter? Telemedicine is booming, but AI needs to be reliable. This research shows how combining visual analysis, logical reasoning, and medical knowledge can create tools that think like humans. Imagine a future where AI helps doctors in remote areas, or where patients get faster, more accurate answers without a clinic visit. Let's zoom in on a specific case. A patient's hands and feet had rashes that looked totally different in different spots. Some areas were bumpy, others had crusts or scabs from scratching. The AI had to pick the right labels: raised or bumpy, crust, or skin loss. Gemma 312B nailed it, picking multiple labels. But others, they missed the forest for the trees. Here's where it gets wild. The answer wasn't just one label. The skin showed multiple features at once. Think of it like a mosaic. Each piece has its own label, even if they're different. The AI had to recognize that complexity, combining visual clues with medical knowledge. For example, dry, scaly patches on the fingers and crusted sores on the ankles hinted at conditions like lichen planus or neurodermatitis, chronic issues that cause thickened, itchy skin over time. But how did the AI figure this out? It used a system called Agentic RAG. Imagine the AI asking itself, "What do I know about this?" It pulled in facts about these conditions and cross-referenced them with the images. This hybrid approach, blending data and reasoning, is what made the difference. So what's next? Researchers are working on making AI more transparent, so we can trust its decisions, and better at handling tricky, ambiguous cases. With datasets like DermaVQA growing, the AI of tomorrow might not just assist doctors. It could become their ultimate partner, spotting skin issues faster and more accurately than ever. This isn't just about smarter algorithms. It's about redefining what's possible in healthcare, where technology doesn't just process data, but understands it. The future of medicine is multimodal, and it's already here.